Hey everybody, this is Joel Hoekstra from Whitesnake and Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I want to give you some ideas today, just doing some triad pull-offs on the high E. So, exercise 2. I'm just going to move up to what would be E major. I'm just trying to come up with stuff that would be in the key of E, because obviously we're using that as our pedal tone and our open string. Anytime you hear the phrase pedal tone, that's when you're kind of playing a scale or a phrase around, but every other note you're kind of going back to that. I think most of you have probably heard stuff like, you know, that's a pedal tone lick. I just used E major and went down the E major scale with E as the pedal tone. Okay, so with this, our E string, our open E string is that pedal tone, okay? So I'm going to take an E major triad here and come up with I'm going to show you a different pattern this time. So I'm getting 12, pulling off to open, and 9 on the B, pulling off 7 to open on the E, getting that. So we're doing that twice. And then to end it, we're going to play this one again and tack on one extra note to even us out rhythmically on the phrase. Okay, so we have okay, so what I did was I went E up to A, an A triad, a B triad, and an E. So we have you can really hear the chords moving through that, you know, the E, A, B, right? You can kind of hear the implied progression. That's the nice thing about playing triads is you can hear those chords right below it. Or if anybody's written that chord progression already, you just find the correct triad to go with it if you know your theory well enough, and hopefully come up with some cool lines over it. So for exercise 3, I'm going to kind of continue up by playing a shorter one, just pulling off both notes here. I'm going to take a C triad. So I'm just pulling straight down, 15 to 12 to open, and then the 13th fret on the B, that's the C. So, right, I hope you guys hear that. So I have, okay. And I'm just going to move to A from there. So we have D and up to B. There we go. Okay, so putting what we have together so far, we have okay. Now the big finish is basically just climbing a diminished seventh triad, which anybody that's learned diminished seventh before, it's just, you find it's a series of minor thirds on the guitar every 3 frets. Okay, that was just me climbing on the high E. So we have is the way I have it ending, okay? So we're climbing basically a D sharp diminished seventh triad. Not a triad any longer, I'm sorry, but it's an arpeggio. D sharp diminished seventh arpeggio. Okay, so here's what we have from the beginning. Anyway, I hope the pull-off ideas with the triads give you guys some ideas of your own, and you can have some fun with it. All right, rock on, guys.